Be fast. So we're waiting for Zoom. I mean, YouTube, rather. Okay. Just, okay. It's time live on YouTube. Okay. So can you see me now?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay. Let me move this YouTube one. And then now let's go back here, share my screen. It's asking if I want to share one or share two. So I'm going to share one for now. I want to see how that looks. Okay. You can see me, right?
Yeah, I can see the screen.
Okay, great. Come on. All right. You're not supposed to do that. Um, okay. We don't have to teach you all of this. So last week, right? We touched on some things, and some of it is that um you can start speaking Yoruba the way you are. You do not have to wait. Give me those things. You do not have to wait. You do not have to wait till you are perfect before you start speaking. So last week we talked about a little bit into alphabet. We only stop at A. Mehe. So we basically look at A, B. We say we don't have C. We have D. We say we have A. We don't call it E in Yoruba. And we say we have E, and anything that is E or with dots at the bottom. Or you will see in another place they might do this. But dot is usually the best thing. So basically, A, B, A, B. We don't have C, D. Oh, sorry. Didn't write that one well. D, A, E. So, for example, let's say we want to say, in English, A for apple. In Yoruba, you can say Aja. Everybody say Aja.
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 Okay. Aja, not Aja. Remember, we said that the way you pronounce Yoruba determines what it means. If you say Aja, that is a place in Lagos. If you say Aja, Aja, or Aja, you are saying roof. No, this is actually not roof. This is ceiling. Um, Ceiling, like I mean, below, inside of the roof. Aja is Lagos, Aja, like Lagos City. It's a city within Lagos, or a town within Lagos. Let's not call it a city. Let's call it a town. A town within Lagos. And Aja is dog. We have not done what we call Ami yet, but you should remember the way you pronounce it matters. If you say Aja, everybody say Aja. This is flat. You have to say Aja, like be slow. Aja.
Aja.
Exactly. But if you so everybody say Aja.
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 Aja is town in Lagos. Aja.
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 Yeah, you see this, you see that? Aja. Aja. So if you
Aja.
say, yeah, if you say Aja, that's like the ceiling. like the roof. You know, you have the roof like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have the house. So here is Aja, inside the house, the top of it. So this is the roof. The roof in Yoruba is different. That one confuse you. It's called Orule, but we are not talking about that now. But this inside is what we call Aja. You see that Aja, right? So you have to remember the way you say something in Yoruba, it can mean something. Omo,
Mm-hmm.
Omo is a child. But if I say Omo, Omo is is like a plant. It's a different type of plant. So the way you say things is what determines what Yoruba means. It's not like English that is so straightforward. You understand? So I want you to pay attention to that. Let's take a screenshot of that. So this is just to remind us where we stopped last week, right? So that we know where to continue from. All right. And I want everybody to kind of remember. So I'm gonna do that. Which give me a second. Just give me a second. Technology glitches. Is it technology glitches of I am glitching? Now it's technology problem. So I'm copying it and sending it to you as well, like we did last week. Okay. So now let's try to go into today. But I asked you last week to write 10 sentences, 20 sentences. And before we do that, I will try to remind you what kind of sentence we did last week. We said we're going to do English, English, and then we say, I want, uh, I want dog. And then we say that in Yoruba, what we are saying here is that mo fe aja. So who can correct this sentence now? There is something wrong in the way I wrote it. Let me give it a shot.
There should be
There
a
should be
dot
a dot
under the E.
under E, or not E, under A, air, air.
Um,
This is air, but it's good.
sorry.
So mofe aja, and then we did another. Can somebody give me another sentence in English? Go ahead. Mhm.
Oh, I want to eat.
I want to eat. I want to eat. Okay. So if we are to use our logic here to apply to this, it's going to be more fair, je, oúnjẹ is eat is food is oúnjẹ, eat is jẹ. Yeah. Mo fẹ́ jẹ. I want to eat. That's all you said. Mo fẹ́ jẹ. You didn't say what you want to eat. Do you want to eat soil? Do you want to eat food? Do you want to eat paper? So now, if it's food, then we are going to say, Mo fẹ́ jẹ. I want to eat food. So if we say I want to eat food, food in Yoruba is oúnjẹ. So you can say mo fẹ́ jẹ oúnjẹ. But Yoruba like to be, Yoruba is dramatic. They can now use their abbreviation to join these two words together. And then they can say, mo fẹ́ jẹun. So you see how they combine, they took this out. They took this J because like it's repetition. So they removed that J and then they just cross out this O. So they just say mo fẹ́ jẹun. So you will see that kind of logic, that kind of logic across in Yoruba settings, right? In Yoruba language. So so when you speak, you can say it this way, mo fẹ́ jẹ oúnjẹ. But it's kind of like, it sounds like a kid trying to talk about a language, right? You know, most adults will say, mo fẹ́ jẹun, mo fẹ́ walk off, mo fẹ́ lọ tọ̀, mo fẹ́, but if I, instead of me to say, I want to go to the toilet, mo fẹ́ lọ sí ilé ìtọ̀, right? I want to go to the toilet, mo fẹ́ lọ sí ilé ìgbọ̀nsẹ̀. I want to go to the toilet, mo fẹ́ lọ sí ilé ìyàgbẹ́. Okay, so ilé ìtọ̀, ilé ìyàgbẹ́, ilé ìgbọ̀nsẹ̀, the three of them are saying the same thing, but they mean a little different. So Yoruba, sometimes when they are deriving their words, they are describing the situation. So for example, you know, in English, you say toilet or you say bathroom, right? America is bathroom. British English is toilet. They both mean the same thing. The only thing you do differently is that male toilet, female toilet. But Yoruba went further by saying that, hey, it's not just male and female toilet. What kind of toilet are you talking about? Okay, so let's move a little further today now. Today is for us to move further from our alphabet. We are going to use A, B, D, A, E. And then once we've done that, then we'll try to do another 5, right? And then we'll try to practice the same sentence as well. And then that will be it. And then we'll go and test later. All right. So, but before we go, let me take a screenshot of these as well. Mo fẹ́ jẹ oúnjẹ. Yeah, mo fẹ́ jẹun. Mo fẹ́ jẹun, mo fẹ́ lọ jẹun. I'm hungry. Ebi ń pa mí ó yàtọ̀ sí mo fẹ́ jẹun. Two different things, but they can mean the same thing. Okay. Just hold on. You are with me, so it always get. So, you know, she's joining online. You guys are joining face to face. So that's why. Okay. So now Kemi, you still haven't given us some of the tendencies you have come up with. Do you want to share your screen? Or you wrote it on
Sure.
paper, or you have it in your brain?
I know I wrote it on paper. I can share my screen, or I can drop. I took a picture of it. I can drop it.
Okay, drop it in
I'll
chat.
drop it in the chat.
Good. Okay, so while we are waiting for you, let's try to move forward a little bit. We have done
I
we are
put it in
done.
the chat.
Okay, great. Okay, let's go for that then. Let's go for chat. Okay, it's coming. Download. Okay, let's save it in adult classes. And girls. Okay, let me just put it here. Okay, let's see. Homework. With 1. Okay. Come on, this was gonna move it down. Yeah, good. Keep on saying it. The more you say it, the more you will find out that you will just be speaking it without you even know. So the more you say stuff, the more you stop. So don't just, I know, Kemi, I know you understand it. I know it's residue in your brain. but you have to practice it. You just say it. So the more you say it, the more you realize it gets stuck. So look
Mhm.
at the kids here now. They have said move down for like 10 times while in the
Mhm.
class. So that's how they learn. That's why I wanted you to be in the presence of them. So that's how they learn. You see, they learn languages fast. So they've been practicing all week. Every little thing they want to say, Mofe, mommy, I want you. Mofe, mommy. Mommy, so they keep on trying to say it. That's why it look
Mhm.
like they get languages fast. It's just because they're practicing it and because they have to, and their brain is also not that full yet, and they don't have so much going on. So, but for us, it's a little bit like slower because we have so much going on. The brain is full already, you know, things like that. So, but it's not a reason why we won't get there. We will get there. So just have to
Mhm.
practice more, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So let me open this now. Okay. So let's I want you to say it yourself. Oh yeah, let's go. Hey,
All right.
Bezika,
I want to eat. Mo fẹ́ jẹun.
what do you see? Go
Don't
ahead.
don't leave it. Má fi sílẹ̀. Má fi sílẹ̀. Sílẹ̀.
Mm-mm. You see now, do you see error in your in second sentence? Mafisile. It is fine the way you write it. But the
Mhm.
problem is that you didn't put a dot below the E, which
Okay.
is now reading as Mafisile. Mafisile means don't leave him at home. Don't leave it at home. Mafisile means don't leave it.
Mm.
You
Okay.
see?
Mhm.
Le. Le is house. Don't leave house is what you have written. Eat is le. Mavisile.
Mm.
You
Okay.
get it, right? Mhm.
Mhm.
So let's go. Mavisile, mavisile. Mhm. Go
Okay.
on.
It is mine. Tèmi ni.
Okay, me,
Where
me. So in this case, yeah, this is fantastic. In this case, right? You see, te, me, there should be a space between te and me.
Tèmi. Okay.
Te, me, it's mine. It's mine. It is mine. So me. Yeah. Meaning is really mine. Me, remember when we talk about mo, me, a me. So te meaning is like you are putting an apostrophe between the t and a me.
Me.
A me,
Okay.
do re, your me is correct. Do re, te me, ni, right? So
Mhm.
I would have said maybe put like te and then put a space or put an apostrophe, say like as if you're writing English, but you don't have to put an apostrophe. But the best thing is to either put space here,
Mhm.
yeah, temi, temini. Good. This
Okay.
is this is good. Let's go to the next one.
Okay. Where is it? Níbo
Okay.
ni ó wà?
Okay. Where is it? Mi, re, mi, do. Níbo ni ó wà? Okay. Mi, re, mi, do. Mi, re, mi, do. Yeah. You missed one and it was fine. So, Nibo, that's correct. Ni Owa, that's fantastic as well. Where is it? But the way you are reading it is a problem. So say it again.
Níbo ni ó wà?
Nibo ni Owa.
Níbo ni ó wà?
Ni is not ni.
Ní
It's ni.
ní
Mm-mm. You are using the sound of E in English. E as in E like this. Let me get. You are using the sound of E like this, as it is in English. That's what you are using to pronounce E. In English, we don't have E. We have E. And this letter in Yoruba is A. E in English. I mean, I in English.
Are you writing something on the screen, Wally? I can't see
Yeah,
it
yeah.
anymore.
Oh,
I
you
can't
can
see
see.
it.
You
Mm-mm.
can see it. Okay,
No.
okay. Let me erase it. Okay, let me go. Um, let me use escape. And let me use something else. Where's that thing? Okay, let's use this. So in English, this is why I'm taking the alphabet slow so you can get everything very well. All right. And that's why oh, I'm still having this. Can you okay, escape? Let's take this out. Okay. So let's erase the lyrics. Escape. Okay. So in English, we have E. Sorry. We have E. And then we have I. That's English. In Yoruba, we do not have E. You see the way it sounds? E. We don't have that. We don't have that kind of sound. We have E. That's it. So the equivalent of this is more or less like that, but it's not exactly the same sound. So whenever you see this, you are trying to pronounce it like English, and that's what's causing trouble. So this one, I, is what we don't have I. We just say E as well. You hear the logic now. So when you say, if you don't want to say Igi in English, if we are to say Igi, right, in English, how will you write it? Tell me in your pronunciation and in your alphabet in English. If you want to
Igi.
write Igi, how will you write it? Igi.
Igi.
Do you have
Ig.
IGI? No, that's English. I mean, that's Yoruba. In English, you will write E, G, isn't it? That's Igi in Yoruba. I mean, in English. This is English,
Oh.
right? You will say Igi in English, but there's nothing like Igi in English, so it's not correct. So we will not pronounce Yoruba the same way. In Yoruba, we will say Igi. You understand? This
Mm-hmm.
is Yoruba, and this means tree in Yoruba. So, so if you try to pronounce this I the same way you pronounce E, you won't get it right 100%. Igi, you see that? Igi,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not the same thing as if you have to use English to pronounce this now, you say Iggy or something like that. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
But it's sounding different. So this you must pronounce it very well. E, Iggy,
Igi.
Igun, Iga,
Igu.
Igo,
Iga.
Igo,
Igu.
uh, I, Ige,
Ige.
Ige. See, all of these, you see this? If you see the difference between this Ige and Ige, this is chest. This is name of a person who was born coming out with his leg instead of the head. You see that? So
Mm.
I want you to try to take mental switch between English and Yoruba when you are trying to read it or you are trying to say it in your head. So let's reset this canvas again. So when you see E, 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 like that, Igba, don't worry, Ego, If you want to write igloo, how will you write igloo in English? Is this igloo? What's the spelling again? Is that
Yeah, one other O, one more O.
igloo?
Yeah.
In Yoruba, igilo. We most likely have to write it the same way. Igi, no. We have to put I here. Do you see how dramatic Yoruba is?
Mm-hmm.
They don't have, I'm not sure there will be a name for it. Go ahead. What's the question?
How come Yoruba only has lowercase letters?
No, they do have uppercase too. You can do iglo, igi. No, sorry, what am I writing? Igi. You can write that. Igi is rere, ego, dodo, dodo, ego. Igi, rere. So we can have that too, right? No problem. Okay, let's go back to our to our stuff. Okay, where is it? Níbo ló wà? Níbo ni ó wà? So now Yoruba can shorten this ni o together, and they can say níbo ló wà. The same way they did for mo fẹ́ jẹ oúnjẹ, and they just say mo fẹ́ jẹun. They can do the same thing here and say níbo ló wà. What is that? Kí nìyẹn? Kí nìyẹn? Ìyẹn, the way you have written it, this is English mixed with Yoruba. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So you have added English there. English will do nye, but we don't do that. So now I'm going to give you control of my screen, and then I want you to do something for me. And what I want you to do for me is that I want you to write, I will give you some letter, I mean some English, and then I want you to write it in Yoruba. You understand? So let
Mm-hmm.
me give you control. Remote control. Let's go Kerry. Let's go to Escalibro. Is your screen touch screen?
Yeah, it's a touch screen. I'm on my
Okay.
phone.
Oh, okay. Will you be able to do it? Try to write now. Let me see.
Is it writing?
You have
How do
control. Have you taken control yet? I gave you control, but I'm not sure if you are moving your mouse.
I don't know if I have control or not. How do I take? I saw that you gave it. Let me. I
You
don't
have to
know.
accept it. So I'm gonna give you
Okay.
again.
All right.
I'm
Do it
gonna give
again.
you again. So now you will pop, you see some pop up, then
Okay.
accept it.
All
Then
right.
now
I got it.
try to move something. Okay. Try to write. So I want you to do I don't know.
Okay.
And I want you to do he is um a boy.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. So I'll give you some space to do that. Give me a second. So let me
Okay.
move to so
I don't know how. Okay. I gotta use
give
the
me a
mouse.
second. It's because you're on the phone. So but try.
Yeah.
Try. Can you move it?
I don't see the mouse again. Okay, I see it, but you. Uh. Okay, I see the mouse. Yeah, I can't write, Wally. Yeah, it won't let me write.
Okay, don't worry. You tell me what to write and I'll write it for you.
I don't know is mi or more.
Èmi ò mọ̀.
Me or more.
Èmi
Okay.
ò mọ̀. Okay. Now I want you to shorten it.
Me or me or more.
Let's write the full version and then we'll write the shortened part. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the full version is where's the where is this thing? Side. Okay. So the Yoruba's equivalent is what is going on? Oh, I'm not trying to do that. But now let's control C. So Yoruba equivalent is Emi kò mọ̀. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now let me erase this first so that we can have a good time. He's a boy. We'll deal with that one later. Let's have some space. Have some space. Space. Is it making sense? Do you have any questions so far?
No, I'm good.
Good. Good. Okay. So, èmi kò mọ̀. Don't is not, right? So it's
Mm-hmm.
negation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So kò mọ̀. But you know, Yoruba do a lot of abbreviation. So they say, me, you can do this, mi kò mọ̀. You can also say, kò mọ̀. You can also, you see how many abbreviations? So that's when you hear different people speaking Yoruba and you're like, it's not the same thing that this one is saying. Why is it different? There's just so much of, English people do this as well. You have a lot of slang or shorten, different way of shortening the word, right? Èmi
Mm-hmm.
ò mọ̀, mi ò mọ̀, mi kò mọ̀. So now look at another way of shortening it. Mi ò mọ̀. Are you seeing it?
Yeah.
There's some noise. Mi ò mọ̀. Maybe I should mute you.
It's not my background, that's yours.
No, it's not mine. Nobody is here.
It's nobody's with me now. I hear it too.
Oh, I think I see another student join. Okay, I get you. So I'm muting the person. Oh no, I'm muting the wrong guy. I should be able to move. Okay, mute off. Yes. So I mute everybody now. So I can ask you to. You can unmute now. Unmute yourself now. So unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So do you see now? I don't know. Èmi kò mọ̀, mi kò
Mm-hmm.
mọ̀, n kò mọ̀, mi ò mọ̀. Are you seeing that?
Yeah.
Look at another way. Èmi, you can even write it this way. Èmi ò mọ̀.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see that? It's just like playing with the same word. Mi mọ̀ jàre. Mi mọ̀. Mi ò mọ̀.
Mm-hmm.
Mikomo. So, but most people, once you become an advanced Yoruba speaker, miomo. I don't know. This is very like literal. This is very formal. Mikomo. You hardly hear this. Emiomo. So you can see emiomo. So most of the time, you will either see this or see this. But it does not, but this is the basic, this is the foundation of everything here.
Okay.
Yeah. So the foundation of everything is this guy here. So let me repeat myself now so everybody can get what I'm saying. I don't know. Remember, we have talked about I, which is the subject I. Subject I can be called a me, mo. There are different scenarios when you use me, a me, mo. This is similar to I, me, right? And there's also him, you know. So it's all around I, right? So for now, we are still on a me, mo fẹ́ jẹun. You can also, you will hear some people in Lagos saying, mi fẹ́ jẹun. You will hear some people from Ogun State in Nigeria saying, mi fẹ́ jẹun. We will hear people from Osun State saying, mo fẹ́ jẹun. Mo mọ̀, mo mọ̀. You see, mo mọ̀. You see how different shortening everything. Mi
Yeah.
ò mọ̀, mo mọ̀, n ò mọ̀. You see some people say, n ò mọ̀, ò mọ̀. We are saying the same thing. But you see, they are playing with this Emi, oh. This is the only guy that has been constant all through. And I also want to point your attention that I did not write any of this correctly. Emi, everywhere you see E, E in Yoruba, not I, but E, you must dot it. Mo is all, Emi, ko mo. So we are doing that all through. All true. Because what I wrote before, like this, mo, o, mo. That's what I've written. Mo, o, mo. But there is nothing like mo, o, mo. That already means something else in Yoruba once you don't say it correctly. So mi, o, mo. Mo, o, mo. Mo, o, mo. Mi, o, mo. Okay. So do you have any question about this practice we have just done now?
No,
Yeah.
I'm good.
This is just a speaking exercise today. So I'm going to take a screenshot of that too. And then I will send it to you. So for you to remember what we discussed.
Okay.
Okay. But I like you now that you say, I don't know. I want you to say, I don't know Yoruba again. I'm listening.
Me or more.
Good job. Say it in another way.
Me Emi como.
Yeah. Say it another way.
Me como.
So now you see the way you're sounding. Mi como. Mi como. That's the way you're sounding. Mi como.
I said me
Mi
como.
como. Mi como. Mi como. Say it again.
Me como.
Yeah, you see? Now, you are speaking English. Because in English, there is nothing like mo. Oh, oh. You guys don't sound like that. You sound more like orange. Yeah? Hop. What we use all again? The long O vowel. That would be orange, long, something like that, right? Long. So
Mhm.
you sound like that. But in Yoruba, there is something called Or say it. Or
Oh.
we are not supposed to go there today, but this is just an exercise for you. Or so you have to say more, miko more. You see the way or here, this is or miko more. You see that? Miko more. That's what's going on here. Mi o more. Mi o more. You see, you have to pronounce that or but silent. Mi o more. Emi ko more. Nko more. So they are sounding the or, but in a silent way. There are scenarios where you have to sound the or significantly. Ojo, ojo, right? But in this case, we assign the omo, mi omo. You see, mi omo, mo. Or is still what we are saying, but in a different way. All right. So I think you get that, and I think I've sent it to you, right? Let me just check. Okay, I think I've done that.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's move a little forward on our alphabet. Let me see if I find Yoruba alphabets online, just so that we can. Okay. So let's just look at one image that is nice. Okay. Let's just look at this thing. Let me see if I can get that from. Come, I thought I had it. Okay, let's just look at this. All right, you can see, you know. Okay, you see, A, B, like B, A, B, D, A, E. You see that? C, we don't say F.
Mm-hmm.
B, G, G is not G. G, G, B, B, B. So this one is the most difficult for every non-Yoruba speaker, because this is the only alphabet in Yoruba that is not in any language. So this is a little bit difficult, but you will get it with time. B. You have to mix G and B together. Gip, dip, like that. Gip, gip, like gip. So you see that? Gip, gip, gip. This is gip, gip. It's like gip, gip, gip. We are combining two things together. Gip. Okay, let me give you an example of it. Do you know how dogs sound when they are like trying to bark? Have you tried to bark like a dog before? Okay, let me see here one. Say, do it. Let me see.
Me?
Mhm. Do one. Let me see.
Bark?
Bark like a dog. I want to hear you. Yeah, they do that. Go. That. You see? You see that sound is not one alphabet. That sound is like they are combining two things together. Like they do the right. So that's how this sounds in Yoruba. So if you remember the way dog would do like that. So example of word for boo is go, bagba, igba,
Papa.
igba. Okay. E. Do you see that? E, 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 E. Okay. So can you say after me now? Let's start from A. Are you guys ready?
Wait.
Okay, let's go. I'm listening, Kemi, so you have to say it. Don't worry about this. A,
A.
B,
B. B.
D,
B.
A,
A.
E,
A.
P,
E.
G,
G.
E,
B. B.
B.
B.
Remember the dog sound. B, B, B,
B.
B,
B.
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 E, E.
E.
Say it. E. 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 This is another confusing one. You see, in English, there is no, the E, this E in English is this H. Do you see you see how confusing it is? R is not A in Yoruba. You will say A for apple in English. But you can see that the sound doesn't match the object. It's just the letter. You will say A for apple. But in Yoruba, the sound match each other. A, apple. A, aja. B, bata. Bata is shoe. D, dada. D, yeah. B, bata. That's the way it sounds. D, dada. A, eye. A, ewé, ilé, ewé, like that. Ẹ, ẹja, ẹyẹ, ẹran, ẹ̀fọ́, ẹ̀wà, èje, ẹ̀jọ, sorry. This is A, èje, ení, èjì, ẹ̀ta, ẹ̀rin, àrún, ẹ̀fà, èje. You see, you can see me the way I'm moving with the A, etí is ear, etí, ejò is snake, ejò, èjì is two. You see the sound A, as if it's this A in English. You see the way things are switched all when you're thinking about it? A, R, B, D, as in English. This is different. The sound here is different. You see that? R, not A. E, A, not E. You don't have this in English. It's A, and then F, not F. F. You have to remember F. That is this. F, G, B. Okay, now let's sound it again. A, B, D, A, F, G. Say it. A, B, D, A, F, G. Say it. A, B, D, A, F, G. B. Say B. E. Okay. A, B, D, A, F, G, E. Okay. That's where we are going to stop today.
H and I are both E.
Yeah, that's Yoruba, but different emphasis. E. You see, one E is going down, and another one is going up. H, what you call H in Yoruba is E. I in English is E. You see that? E. You say E. If you remember my hand, you'll be able to remember. E. One is going down. E. One is E. You see? E. When you remember this one, just remember the way dogs sound. Book. Like Gbagba. Oh yeah, say Gbagba. Gbagba. Not Gaga. It's Gbagba.
Baba.
Okay. So let's now do a little question and answer, and then we'll end it here today. Is that okay, guys? Are we all good? Kemi, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So we are going to be stopping here for today. But everybody understand that we have more alphabet. So once we did R to E last week, ní ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí, a ti ṣe láti G, E, E, a ti ṣe yẹn lónìí. Ẹ ti gbọ́? Ẹ ti gbọ́ means, have you heard me? When I use E, it means all of you. Ẹ ti gbọ́? Ṣé ẹ ti gbọ́? Have you heard me?
Yeah.
Ṣé ó yé yín? Do you understand? Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. Okay, great. Ṣé ẹ ní ìbéèrè? Ìbéèrè is question. So whenever you hear me say, ṣé ẹ ní ìbéèrè, it means ṣé is like I'm asking, do you have question? Question is ìbéèrè. Ṣé ẹ ní ìbéèrè? Ṣé ẹ ní ìbéèrè?
Then,
Okay, go ahead.
so when you say that B is a dog sound, you're kind of saying B, like the letter B.
Exactly. I told you, like it's not B, but it's a combination of two letters. You see, it's G and B together. You see, the dog will do goop, 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 goop. It's like you're doing gib, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that the way dogs sound? Goop, goop, goop. It's like, but G is silent. It's like, gip, gip. But you see, the B is actually the one that's silent. Gip, 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 gip. You see that? Go, go, go. So that's how you figure it out. Any ìbéèrè mi? Ta ló tún ní ìbéèrè mi? Ṣé Kẹ́mi tó ní ìbéèrè? Okay, great. Okay, so rara means no.
Rara.
Rara, not rara. Rara, rara. I don't, that means no. So vedo, you say rara means I don't want to take it. So veto, it means you can say rara. Tó bá fẹ́ lọ tọ̀, o sọ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́, rárá. Get it? Okay, let's end it here. Okay, okay, great. Okay, so see you again. Are you getting something?
She's getting a memory kit because you see it on the screen.
Kemi, are you getting something?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay. Let me know if you want anything to be changed or you are enjoying the flow so far.
Yeah.
You have to make sure it's useful. Is that what?
Yeah. I said, yeah, it's fine.
Okay, great. Okay, then we'll see you next Saturday.
Okay. I thought we were doing Thursday and Saturday.
We will change it with time. We have so much going on at the moment.
Okay.
I'll let you know when Thursday will commence.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
It's